Hey, All Natural Nation Soul Tribe. Okay, so this video is us continuing the SS series. Well, ending the SS series. I'm on my last 3 signs: Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So this is my Capricorn video. SS series is the signature sign series, the dominant sign. Basically, the signature sign is the sign that's most specific to you. You add up the modalities and the elements and you get your signature sign. I will put the calculator in the description so you can calculate your signature sign. So please comment whatever your signature sign is, even if this is not your video and it's on a playlist, so you can click on whatever your signature sign is. But yes, so Capricorn signature signs. I know that there is a lot of you out there, but it's not necessarily hard to find you. You guys just kind of are very low key. The Capricorn signature signs I found, to give you an example, is Janae Aiko, Big Sean, so couple signature signs, and Travis Scott. Okay, so signature sign Capricorns, you guys emit just a dark goddess energy. Like, you guys are very mischievous and very powerful as well. They're Capricorns, the bosses of the zodiac, so they're their own boss. They possibly run their own companies, or at the top of their own, just they give orders on how they make money, basically. They attract a lot of money, a lot of opportunities. Capricorn 10th house, they're very hardworking. They made dark mischievous. Oh, they could have God complexes, because Capricorns are known for having God complexes, along with their neighbor Aquarius. They're known to have God complexes, but it's when I say God complex, it's basically Capricorns are well, if that relationship messed up, then obviously they weren't good enough for me, and that's that. So stuff like that. That's just a slight God complex, And it's not, that's confidence. Of course, they missed out on you, this and that and the other, but I'm just saying, it's in every situation, it's not always their fault. But Capricorns sometimes have a tendency to do that. They have a tendency to deflect. Capricorns can deflect as well. They deflect their emotions as well. Being an earth sign, they're not really good at processing their emotions sometimes, so they could push off that energy, and everybody around them's acting crazy. I'm just fine, and it's they could have went through a super traumatic event, and they're just sitting there still faced, going crazy on the inside, and they refuse to acknowledge those feelings. But in this Scorpio Mercury retrograde, they're definitely acknowledging their feelings now, but that's a whole nother story. But yes, they can be trouble admitting when they're wrong. They have an eye for money, business deals, opportunities, stuff like that. They're very good at attracting those type of opportunities. Ruled by Saturn, so house of lessons. They learn a lot of lessons in their life, and their biggest lesson is self-reflection. I feel for Capricorn, signature signs, placements, period, self-reflection. So yeah, detached. They could hold grudge. Practical. Okay, so they're very vengeful. Like I said, a Capricorn doesn't acknowledge their feelings a lot, so they feel, they're very vengeful. They're very insensitive but sensitive. So they're sensitive when it comes to themselves or the people they love, but they're not they're very insensitive because they're very logical, very practical. Like I said, they're no, this is this and this is this. They're okay, for instance, if there was a situation ship or something like that, and one of the persons called feelings, the Capricorn be well, technically we're not dating, so I don't really owe you anything. That's a Capricorn. But Capricorns are all about obligation. So when they feel obligated to take care of something, or they have a responsibility, they always come through. They can be egotistical as well, being right next to Aquarius and Sagittarius. These are very ego-driven signs. They're very ego-driven because they want to be the best in their field. They want to be their own boss. So to be your own boss, you have to have a big ego. So it's a good and bad thing. So you know what I'm saying? A Capricorn's biggest strength is to become self-aware, but they have kind of a hard time doing that. There's sister signs to Cancers. So honestly, I call Capricorns Cancers with just a a thick skin on, because they are very emotional. They are very loving. They love with their whole heart. Capricorn will kill somebody for the person they love. Like, they love deeply, and they do have a problem like letting go. But they also are very stubborn, and they are very goofy. People don't know that they're very, very goofy. So yes, doesn't take anything serious. A Capricorn and their dark humor, like, these people are they have very dark humor. They'll laugh at like the crazy situations. It's like, are you okay? And it's like, I'm fine. This shit is hilarious. Like, stuff like that. So, let's see. Stubborn, detached, kosher. Yeah, cardinal sign. It's a cardinal sign, so they're leaders. They are, you know, boss in their own right. So they could have a following, could not, depending on what's their surrounding signs and stuff like that. But they are boss in their own right. They're a leader in their own right. They follow their own path. And Capricorns, honestly, signature signs or placements, they are always on the path they're meant to be, because that's just how they're built. Like, it's literally installed in their destiny, installed in their birth chart. Like if whatever you're meant to be, a Capricorn 10th house is always like one of the guaranteed placements if you're going to get where you need to be, because you're going to work that hard to get where you need to be. So yeah, can be very dismissive of others and their own emotions, because they just, like, some things they just don't understand, and some things they just don't want to understand. Really, they don't want to acknowledge. That's what I'm saying. They can be very dismissive. They also are determined, hardworking, the most hardworking in the zodiac, disciplined, and they're patient in certain things. They're patient with money, you know, like, they get money. They know that money doesn't grow on trees, so they're very patient at getting money, but they always gonna have it. Like, a Capricorn signature sign's never broke. They could be very mischievous, though, very mischievous, because of that devilish energy. Like, they could be very mischievous to other people, or, you know, in just their lives and stuff like that. Capricorn signature signs also are very loyal. The end of the year, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, they have a very different type of love, but they are very loyal. They will ride for you in the end. Capricorns, honestly, they kind of know how to mind their business, if that makes sense. They kind of mind their business, but when they feel like that mischievous energy, they know so much, they kind of like, it depends on if it's an undeveloped Capricorn signature sign or developed. But yeah, so a developed one likes to mind their business. But Capricorn signature signs, please comment below and tell me your experience being a Capricorn signature sign. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Yeah, so it's AllNaturalKam. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me on this journey. Like I said, if you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. Yes, so all right.